The book of Job, chapter 16, verse 1. Job 16 and 1. Job, the 16th chapter and the first verse. Job answers Eliphaz. Then Job answered, I've heard all these things before. You men give me trouble, not comfort. Your long speeches never end. Why do you continue arguing? I also could say the same things you say. If you had my troubles, I could say wise things against you and shake my head at you. But I would say things to encourage you and give you hope. Nothing I say makes my pain go away, but keeping quiet does not help either. God, you surely took away my strength. You destroyed my whole family. You've made me thin and weak, and people think that means I'm guilty. God attacks me. He's angry with me and tears my body apart. He grinds his teeth against me. My enemies look at me with hate. People have crowded around me. They make fun of me and slap my face. God has given me to evil people. He let the wicked hurt me. I was enjoying a quiet, peaceful life, but then God crushed me. Yes, he took me by the neck and broke me into pieces. He's made me his target with his archers all around me. He shoots arrows into my kidneys. He shows no mercy and spills my gall on the ground. Again and again, he attacks me. He runs at me like a soldier in battle. I'm very sad, so I wear this sackcloth. I sit here in dust and ashes, feeling defeated. My face is red from crying. There are dark rings around my eyes. I was never cruel to anyone, and my prayers are pure. Earth, don't hide the wrong things that were done to me. Don't let my begging for fairness be stopped. Even now, there's someone in heaven who will speak for me. There's someone above who will testify for me. My friend speaks for me while my eyes pour out tears to God. He speaks to God for me like someone presenting an argument for a friend. In only a few years, I will go to that place of no return. Job chapter 17. My spirit is broken. I'm ready to give up. My life is almost gone. The grave is waiting for me. People stand around me and laugh at me. I watch them as they tease and insult me. God, give me some support. No one else will. You close my friends' minds and they don't understand. Please don't let them win. You know what people say. A man neglects his own children to help his friends, but my friends have turned against me. God has made my name a bad word to everyone. People spit in my face. My eyes are almost blind from my grief. My whole body is as thin as a shadow. Good people wonder how this could happen. The innocent are upset with anyone who is against God, but those who do right will continue to do what is right. Those who are not guilty grow stronger and stronger. But come on, all of you, and try to prove me wrong. I don't find any of you to be wise. My life is passing away and my plans are destroyed. My hope is gone. Everything is confused. Night is day and evening comes when it should be dawn. I might hope for the grave to be my new home. I might hope to make my bed in the dark grave. I might say to the grave, you are my father, and to the worms, my mother and my sister. But you can't really call that hope, can you? Does anyone see any hope for me? Will hope go down with me to the place of death? Will we go down into the dirt together? Job chapter 18, Bildad answers Job. Then Bildad from Shua answered, when will you stop talking? Be sensible. Let us say something. Why do you think we're stupid like dumb cows? Your anger is hurting no one but you. Do you think this world was made for you alone? Do you think God should move mountains just to satisfy you? Yes, the light of those who are evil will go out. Their fire will stop burning. The light in their houses will become dark. The lamps next to them will go out. Their steps, once strong and fast, become weak. Their own evil plans make them fall. Their own feet lead them into a net. They fall into its hidden pit in a cot. A trap catches them by the heel and it holds them tight. A rope is hidden on the ground to trip them. A trap is waiting in their path. On every side, terrors frighten them. Fears follow every step they take. Disaster is hungry for them. Ruin stands close by, waiting for them to fall. Diseases will eat away their skin. Death itself will eat their arms and legs. They'll be taken away from the safety of their tents and be led away to meet death, the king of terrors. Nothing will be left in their tents, which will be sprinkled with burning sulfur. Their roots below will dry up and their branches above will die. People on earth will not remember them. Their names will be forgotten. They'll be forced from light into darkness. They'll be chased out of this world. They will leave behind no children, no descendants. None of their people will be left alive. People in the West will be shocked at what happened to them. People in the East will be numb with fear. This is what will happen to homes of those who are evil. This is the place of those who don't know God. Job chapter 19, Job answers. Then Job answered, how long will you hurt me and crush me with your words? You've insulted me 10 times now. You've attacked me without shame. Even if I sin, it's my problem, not yours. You want me to look bad to make yourselves look good. You say my troubles are proof that I did wrong. I want you to know it was God who did this. He set this trap for me. I shout, he hurt me, but get no answer. No one hears my cry for fairness. God has blocked my way to keep me from getting through. He's hidden my path in darkness. He took away my honor. He took the crown from my head. He hits me on every side until I'm worn out. He takes away my hope. It's like a tree pulled up by the roots. His anger burns against me. He treats me like an enemy. He sends his army to attack me. They build and attack towers around me. They camp around my tent. God has made my brothers hate me. Those who knew me have become strangers. My relatives have left me. My friends have forgotten me. My servant girls and visitors in my home look at me as if I'm a stranger and a foreigner. I call for my servant, but he doesn't answer. If I beg for help, he won't answer. My wife hates the smell of my breath. My own brothers hate me. Even little children make fun of me. When I get up, they say bad things about me. All my close friends hate me. Even my loved ones have turned against me. I'm so thin. My skin hangs loose on my bones. I have little life left in me. Pity me, my friends, pity me, because God is against me. Why do you persecute me as God does? Don't you get tired of hurting me? I wish someone would write down everything I say. I wish my words were written on a scroll. I wish they were carved on an iron tool into lead, scratched on the rock so that they would last forever. I know that there was someone to defend me and that he lives. In the end, he will stand here on earth and defend me. After I leave my body and my skin has been destroyed, I know I will still see God. I'll see him with my own eyes. I myself, not someone else, will see God. And I cannot tell you how excited that makes me feel. Maybe you'll say, how can we push Job a little harder and make him realize he's the source of his problems? But you need not worry about your own punishment. God might use a sword against you, and you will know that there is a time for judgment. Job chapter 20, Zophar answers Job. Then Zophar from Naamah answered, you upset me, so I must answer you. I must tell you what I'm thinking. You insulted me with your answers, but I'm wise and know how to answer you. You know that the joy of the wicked doesn't last long. That's been true a long time, ever since Adam was put on earth. Those who don't know God are happy only for a short time. Maybe an evil man's pride will reach up to the sky and his head will touch the clouds, but he'll be gone forever like his own body weighs. Uh-oh. Did the man just cuss? People who knew him will say, where is he? Like a dream, he'll fly away, never to be found. He'll be chased away like a bad dream. Those who knew him before will not see him again. His family will never see him. Let's never again get to see him. His children will have to give back what he took from the poor. His own hands will give up his wealth. When he was young, his bones were strong. But like the rest of his body, they'll soon lie in the dirt. Evil tastes sweet in his mouth. He keeps it under his tongue to enjoy it fully. He hates to let it go and holds it in his mouth. But that evil will turn sour in his stomach. It will be like a snake's bitter poison inside him. The evil man will spit out the riches he swallowed. God will make him vomit them up. What he drank will be like a snake's poison. It will kill him and like the bite of a deadly snake. He'll never again enjoy so much wealth. Rivers flowing with honey and cream. He'll be forced to give back his profits. He'll not be allowed to enjoy what he worked for because he hurt the poor and left them with nothing. He took houses he did not build. The evil man is never satisfied, but the things he wants cannot save him. After filling himself, there's nothing less. His success will not continue. Even while he has plenty, he'll be pressed down with trouble. His problems will come down on him. If he does get all he wants, God will throw his burning answer against him. God will attack him. I felt that anger, and rain down punishment on him. Maybe he'll run away from an iron sword, but then a bronze arrow will strike him down. It will go through his body and stick out of his back. Its shining point will pierce his liver, and he'll be shot with terror. All his treasures will be lost in darkness. He'll be destroyed by a fire no human started. It'll destroy everything left in his house. Heaven will prove that he's guilty. The earth will be a witness against him. His house and everything in it will be carried away in the flood of God's anger. That's what God will do to those who are evil. That's what he plans to give them. Job chapter 21, Job answers. Job answered, listen to what I say. Let this be your way of comforting me. Be patient while I speak. Then after I finish, you may make fun of me. My complaint is not against people. There's a good reason why I'm not patient. Look at me and be shocked. Put your hand over your mouth and stare at me in shock. When I think about what happened to me, I feel afraid and my body shakes. Why do evil people live long lives? Why do they grow old and successful? They watch their children grow up and live to see their grandchildren. The homes are safe and free from fear. God does not punish them. Their bulls never fail to mate. Their cows have healthy calves. They send their children out to play like lambs, and their children dance around. They sing and dance to the sounds of harps and flutes. Evil people enjoy success during their lives and go to the grave without suffering. They say to God, leave us alone. We don't care what you want us to do. And they say to who is God all powerful? Who is God all powerful? We don't need to serve him. It will not help to pray to him. Of course, evil people don't make their own success. I would never follow their advice. But how often does God blow out their light? How often does trouble come to them? How often does God get angry with them and punish them? Does God blow them away as the wind blows straw, or as strong winds blow the grain husk? But you say God is saving their punishment for their children. No, let God punish the evil people themselves so that they will know what they've done. Let them see their own punishment. Let them feel the anger of God all-powerful. When their life is finished and they're dead, they will not care about the family they leave behind. No one can teach God anything he doesn't already know. God judges even those in high places. One person dies after living a full, successful life, a life completely safe and comfortable with a body that was well fed and bones that were still strong. But another person dies after a hard life that's made them bitter, never having enjoyed anything good. In the end, both of those people will lie together in the dirt. The worms will cover them both. But I know what you're thinking. I know you want to hurt me. You might say, show me a good man's house. Now show me where evil people live. Surely you've talked with travelers. Surely you will accept their stories. Evil people are spared when disaster comes. They survive when God shows his anger. No one criticizes them to their faces for how they live. No one punishes them for the evil they have done. When they're carried to the grave, they'll have someone to watch over the place they're buried. So even the soil in the valley will be pleasant for them, and thousands of people will join in their funeral procession. So your empty words are no comfort to me. There is no truth at all in your answers. My God, I feel that anger. This is the word of the Lord in this heated exchange. Put those words in the comment section. This is the word of the Lord. Follow, like, share, and subscribe, and encourage other people to join in with us as we read through the Bible and continue on in this heated dialogue and discussion.